Hi there, I'm Heather King, and am thinking to issue an invitation to have you hire me to shape and or edit your book. Doesn't that sound like fun? Who would not want to work with me? I mean, look, I have a screen in back of me that's flaking and chipping, and that has birds on it. I live in Tucson. I live in the desert. I'm a working author. I have been for 25 years. I have 12 or 13 books. I read a weekly, for 7.5 years, I've written a weekly arts and culture column that is supposed to be 800 words max. I always go over a little, and I did a bunch of pieces for All Things Considered at a certain point in my career, these very short kind of slice of life pieces. And so I feel like I have actually been trained or trained myself to really be concise, to keep in only what's essential, to get out what isn't. Uh, and maybe more to the point, I mean, there's the craft, but then there's the whole kind of stance toward writing. And I myself started out no mentor, no master's degree or any degree in writing, and always sort of from the beginning slanted myself. It's kind of corny, I suppose, but I guess you could say I put the spiritual before the material. Meaning, it's just another way of saying the love of literature, of books, the gratitude for the people who came before me and who've kept me alive my whole life through great love of reading, and just to be part of that. And so I've always stayed true to myself, I think, by writing about what came from my heart and pondering deeply about what that might be and why. So I think that I also have that, and maybe that's the main thing I have to offer. I mean, certainly craft. I've published 13 books myself, um, written a blog for 11 years, just countless essays and reflections. And uh, but I think it's the stance toward the craft that maybe distinguishes me. Because I really view writing as a vocation, as a call, it's my life is ordered to it. And so if that appeals to you, or if you need or want encouragement in that way, um, I would certainly be the person for you. So yeah, and I'm very conscientious. I am pretty quick, I would say. Um, in other words, I don't let things sit on my desk for weeks and weeks, or sometimes even for days and days. Uh, anyway, and I have a variety of, there's if you have a full manuscript, which would actually be my preference, there's a set price for that. But there's various kind of ways that we could go about it. There's kind of packages that as far as kind of mentoring goes, if you're just starting out and are looking maybe for someone more just to help you, be with you, be your companion as you kind of shape and get your outline together and ponder how to put whatever it is that you're trying to write together. Obviously, if you know anything about my work, a memoir is my great love and what I'm best at. I've certainly also edited fiction. I've had screenwriters in my writing workshops. I've edited poetry. But memoir is really, I would say, definitely my thing. Uh, it's probably yeah, I just have a lot of experience writing it. How do you write about family members if they're still alive? All of that. Um, So anyway, there you go. My website, you can find my rates and my certain more elaboration of my services and so forth at my website. There's an editing slash mentoring page, heather-king.com. And yeah, I just wanted to make it a little personal and I don't know, maybe let you see me in a little bit of my milieu. This is my office. There's a beautiful yard in back of me. There's a French doors in back of that screen. There's bird feeders. Anyway, so It's a whole way of being, this writing life, and I couldn't be more grateful for it. So there you go. Okay, I hope to hear from many of you. Okay, take care.